Good afternoon. This is GS Mikey from Santee on this Thursday, October 22nd. It's almost 5 p.m. and the Spooky Cup for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is about to start. At least will be open for people to compete. Didn't really get a lot of chance to really look over the regulations as much as I really wanted to, but I have brought 6 Pokemon to try to battle for me today. The Pokemon allowed in Spooky Cup are ones that you may not normally use. They are Pokemon that are the eeriest Pokemon, the spookiest of them all, and then Pikachu for some strange reason. If you want to join, it's a little bit too late to join. Registration ended yesterday at 4:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. But if you have registered, the competition will be starting in just a couple minutes here. Players are limited to 15 battles per day. And this is a doubles format competition, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I will be at home in double, but the Pokemon items, there are no Pokemon allowed to Mega Evolve. There are Pokemon that fit the description of being the eeriest, but there are no Pokemon allowed to hold a Mega Stone. So, looks like it is about time to get started here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and see if I can't get a battle going here. Looks like there we go. Okay, so our Pokemon are in there. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. I have some interesting tricks in my team today that may or may not work. But it ought to be fun nonetheless. We'll see how it goes. Alright. Very interesting, very interesting. Alright, alright. Okay then, so I think I'd actually like to try leading with Zoroark here. Let's play Grand Bull first. Play Crocodile. You know what? Let's lead with Crocodile. Bring Grand Bull, and we'll finish with Chandelure. Let's see how this goes. It'll be a strange battle indeed. Opponent starting out with Gliscor Aegislash. Starting out with Chandelure Crocodile. I don't think Gliscor is going to let me do it. I'm going to go ahead and try. Starting off. And a knockoff. Got to withdraw already. Rotom coming in. And Gliscor let me do it. Alright, let's see what it is he's going to do. A knockoff. Alright, very good. These are working good so far. Okay. I think Gliscor is going to protect. Let's go for it. Got the knockoff on Rotom. There you go, Dark Pulse. Nice strong hit. A knockoff. He hit Chandelure, but it's not really a Chandelure. Hey, Stars Fire. 21, thanks for coming by. Got the flinch on Rotom. Everything looking good so far. Looking really strong. Got him tricked into thinking it was a Chandelure. There you go, knock off again on Rotom. Get it KO'd. Alright, here we go. Dark Pulse from Zoroark. Nice strong hit. It got a flinch again. Nice. Getting a little lucky this first game. Grand Bull coming out. Evidently not impressed with my dark types. Alright. Seems a little risky, but he has 2 physicals. I think I'll go ahead and bring in my other Intimidator. Save Crocodile for the final. Thank you, Nightbot, always doing the job of taking care of the spam. Here we go, Zoroark Protect. Gliscor going for the Roost. And it's going to keep it alive for a while, but thankfully that we got Intimidators coming in. Should help out in keeping that Gliscor from being too much of an issue. It's got that Toxic Orb out of there from the knockoff earlier. It's a good thing for sure. Alright, we'll go one more time, bring in Crocodile here, and we'll go for an Ice Punch. Over here, let's see if we can get it. Crocodile coming in, another Intimidate. Let's see what his Grand Bolt's going to do here. That's the one I'm worried about the most. Gliscor going for Toxic, but it missed. Ice Punch in return. That's going to KO for sure. Nothing's going right for the opponent. close combat. He did predict it correctly. -2 didn't do half damage. Now its defense is down. Alright, there we go. Aegis/last Pokemon. Granbull does not have Protect. We'll go for a knockoff here. You might actually want to save Crocodile, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Might be better to sacrifice Zoroark. Could bring in Chandelure over here. Yeah, I think I'm fine here. Let's go for the Thunder Wave over here on Granbull. Got an opening. Aegis/Slash going for it. It's Flash Cannon. He's able to get the KO on Granbull. Let's see what his Granbull does. It is a Rock Slide at -2. But single target, did a decent amount of damage. Now it's time to test the Granbull. Hey, PC Gaming 10699. Thanks for coming by the casts. Alright, here we go. Going for it. Earthquake. I'm going to try to do as much damage as possible to Granbull. There you go. Aegis/Slash going back to shield form. We'll see if this Granbull can get the KO on Crocodile at -3. Hey Miles, how you doing, man? Rock Slide, not going for the play rough for some reason. I'm gonna switch out Crocodile here to preserve its ability to Earthquake a little bit more. And try to get some damage on Aegis/Slash with Chandelure and get the KO with Earthquake later in the game. We're currently up 3-2. Don't really want to give up Crocodile so easily. I think Granbull is probably going to try to go for a play rough. Over on Crocodile, it'll end up being Zoroark. I don't know if it can survive it at -3, but we're going to give it a shot. There we go, Shadow Ball. Nice strong hit. It's not quite enough. It's going to start up Weakness Policy. There we go. Stance change. It's going for the Flash Cannon. Decided to go after Zoroark. Really wanted to get Crocodile out of there. Hardly did anything on that play rough. Now we're at -4 on Granbull. Let's see, probably safest play is Rock Slide. Guess I'm not really here for the safest play. Let's go for Let's go for Shadow Ball on Granbull. Should be strong enough. Let's see how it goes here. Aegis slash Shadow Sneak, trying to get that KO on Chandelure. Did get it. Ooh. I don't like that. Alright. Guess it wasn't enough at -1 on the Intimidate. See what the power is on this. Play rough. Nothing if it doesn't hit. Alright. We're stuck on knockoff with the choice scarf, so we're gonna have to simply keep hitting. He's gonna have to hit with the play rough at -4. He can't Thunder Wave Crocodile, so unless he has some other attack, probably Ice Punch, or maybe a close combat. He doesn't really have a chance. We'll see. See what he has. But I mean, play rough would definitely be the best move. Yeah, got the KO regardless. That Shadow Ball might not have gotten the KO anyway. I didn't realize, well, I should have realized that Granbull would be holding an Assault Vest. I did do enough research for that, but I guess I didn't remember that one. It's alright, though. Got the win. Works all good. So, the rules. We'll hold off for a moment here, since you ask. By the way, welcome to cast Veneer Elf, Frank, and Carlboy. Thanks for coming by. BC Gaming, I do viewer battles. However, I am not taking any viewer battles today. Today is Spooky Cup only. I'll be doing the maximum of 15 games today that is allowed. And that was game number 1. Rules. Well, let's bring them up. So, rules for the Spooky Cup here. Rules for the Spooky Cup. You may only use Pokemon that we've selected as the spookiest of all. The creepiest and most frightening Pokemon. Oh, also Pikachu. But yeah. Yeah, so basically Pokemon that are creepy, frightening, and spooky are the ones allowed. Pikachu's allowed only because it cosplays. You know, Halloween, yada yada. And participants get... where are you? I just saw you. Participants get 10 rare candies. Yeah, 10 rare candies. But you have to do at least 3 battles. It's a little late. If you have not already registered, you're not able to register anymore. The registration period ended yesterday at 4:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And here is a list of Pokemon, none of which you can Mega Evolve. You're not allowed to Mega Evolve in this competition. It is a doubles battle competition, as you just saw. So, there you go. There's the rules. It is 3 days. Again, 15 battles per day maximum. And the rankings announcement will happen in November of 2015, whatever the hell that means. You may only use Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. 20-minute time limit per game. Register 4 to 6 Pokemon. Become level 50. Yeah, all the normal VGC rules. So there you go. That's Spooky Cup. No 10 rare candies at the end. If you do 3 battles, it qualifies you to be in the ranking, and if you're in the ranking at the end, no matter how high or low you ranked, you get 10 rare candies, because that's how Halloween works, guys. I mean, what else did you expect? So, there you go. Give me a moment to just check on something real quick here. Alrighty. Very good then. Let's go ahead and get back into the competition here. As I said at the beginning, I didn't really have as much time to plan this team out. I just kind of looked at what I thought was going to be the meta, and then brought Pokemon I'd like to play with. So I don't know how good this team really is, but we'll play it as strongly as possible. I like Zoroark, so even though I think Zoroark might not be as good a choice in this competition, I don't care. I'm using him. So there you go. The end. Alright, so let's see here. We got a Prankster, most likely. Prankster Murkrow might be running Squash. That's going to be an issue for sure. We've got a Weavile. And I expect to see a lot of Volcarona. Volcarona is probably going to be really strong this competition, so I'm going to have to really watch for it. I don't really know what I would like to do with this. I almost feel like I should bring Zoroark again. One of Zoroark's perks is its higher speed than Hydreigon. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I'll bring Aegislash and Chandelure. Let's go. Those were probably the wrong moves, but I don't have any time to think about it anymore. So, here we go. I have a lot of tricks in my team, so I don't have as many coverage moves as you might expect from looking at the team in the first place. There we go. Looks like we got a Volcarona Weavile lead. Alright, well, I can see where this is going to go. Okay. Well, I tell you what, Weavile, I'm going to completely ignore you, and you can go ahead and do your fake out on the first turn, and we'll go from there. And let's see. I think I wouldn't mind actually if it went for the KO on Bug Buzz, even on that fake. I don't know. Seems like a tough order to be doing that. All right. Seems risky, but I'll bring Chandelure in. Let's see what happens. Well, I mean, it's a bug, and I don't think you would want that bug in your kitchen, right? So, you know. There you go, Dark Pulse. Nice strong hit. Got a flinch. This Zoroark Dark Pulse is flinching everything. It is so awesome. I am loving it. Alright. think at this point, might be able to get away with switching right back to Crocodile. I'm gonna go for it. I wonder which one's the real Chandelure. Weaken up Weavile's attack. Let's see what happens. Weavile going for the Brick Break. Correctly predicted, well, not predicted, but deduced that that was a Zoroark. Let's see what happens. Is this going to be a Bug Buzz? Nope, it's a Quiver Dance. Alright. I think this might be a tough order, but I need to be able to get that Volcarona at some point in the near future. If I bring in Chandelure and be able to resist the attack, I might be able to Trick Room out, but I need to get rid of Weavile in order for that to happen. I'm not going to be faster than that Volcarona anymore. Let's go for the Chandelure. Playing a lot of risky business here. I need to get that Weavile out of here. The Weavile decided to go on its own. Got a Hydreigon coming in. Bug Buzz. Was able to intercept it with the Chandelure. Flamethrower. Didn't do a lot. Do have a big issue here. Not really sure if I'm going to be able to get past this Volcarona here, but the Hydreigon is a big problem too. May have to sacrifice one just to get Aegislash in. Alright. Let's try the Protect. And we'll try a Trick Room. See if we can get away with it. Volcarona's going for the Protect. Alright, let's see if it's a Dark Pulse. It is a Super Power. Tried to go for Zoroark, I got the Trick Room out. Was able to get away with it. Now, I can try to counter attack. Now, Hydreigon is going to be most likely slower than Zoroark, meaning that now it should actually get the KO on it. I might be able to get away with Aegislash going in at this point. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. And let's go for a Shadow Ball over on Volcarona. It's probably my best bet at this point. There we go, Aegislash in shield form. Ooh, almost got the KO. He tried Super Power again. Oh, it's a Heat Wave. Alright. It's gonna hurt a lot. Didn't get the KO though. Triggered Weakness Policy. Alright, well this is our chance. We're going straight for it. have to really force things through. This is the opening we were looking for. Volcarona doing the protect, trying to hang in there long enough. Probably trying to set up a priority attack, maybe Shadow Sneak over on onto Chandelure. Got the KO there. Here it comes. Next one's a Noivern. Trying to think, but I don't think that it gets a priority attack. If it did, it's probably going to be quick attack. Pretty sure it doesn't get a priority move, but I've been wrong before about these things. Alright, well, I mean, I can't think of anything, so I'm gonna go for it. See what happens. Aegis / Flash Cannon again. Got the KO. Shadow Ball, that's gonna KO Volcarona. Really funny thing about Trick Room on Volcarona is, on Chandelure is, I didn't put it there to put me into the mode of doing that. But here I am, doing it. Alright, let's go into the King's Shield. Well, do I need to go into the King's Shield? What's it gonna do? Blizzard? Nah, let's just go for it. Show him I'm not afraid. Let's go. That's it. We got him on the Trick Room. Pretty amazing. Really did not expect Aegis Slash to survive that heat wave, but it was able to do it. Or turn the battle around real quick. Aegis Slash definitely the MVP of that battle. But couldn't have done it without Chandelure hanging in there despite the type difference. Was that a disadvantage against Hydreigon? Just went for it anyway. The opponent was probably stuck in Superpower, which probably didn't help him a lot. Alright, we got another interesting set here. Alright. I think a lot of teams are probably going to be surprised by Zoroark pretending to be Chandelure. I think I'm going to go ahead and play the Chandelure in the last position again. Looks like Grand Bolt's probably not going to be of help at all. I think Crocodile in his support position might be pretty good. Doing knockoffs. I think knockoff would probably help a lot in this battle. Especially since there are no Mega Stones allowed. Knockoff's going to be a lot more powerful. Hydreigon or Aegis Slash? Hydreigon seems like the smarter bet. I'll go with Chandelure, as I said I was going to do for Zoroark. Here we go. Alright, we got Chandelure and Crocodile lead. Going up against Aegis Slash and Drifblim. Drifblim can learn Icy Wind, as well as several trick options. Let's see what it is up to here. think I'd like to play some Protect games here to see how long he's going to believe that that's a Chandelure. Go with Knock Off on Drifblim. Alright, let's go. There we go, Chandelure, use Protect. Aegislash going for the King Shield. There we go, Knock Off. It didn't quite get the KO as a Focus Sash. And he's going to go with the Minimize. Alright. Fair enough. Of course, I'm always worried about Aegislashes with weakness policy. But I don't want to let that Drifblim continually minimize. It might be trying to set up a stored power strat, and I don't want it to be something hard to hit. I think I'm going to double in on Aegislash, though. There we go, Baton Pass, there it goes. See what he's going to baton that Minimize over to. It's going to be an Umbreon. It was a weakness policy. But here we go. Dark Pulse. Got the KO there. Down it goes. That Minimize is going to make it difficult for me to hit with Focus Blast. But that's kind of the strat I'm looking for right now. I don't have... Yeah, I don't have the Pokemon I would want in this battle against Umbreon. I'll risk it. We'll go for the, no, you know what? I don't want to risk, Crocodile just yet. Let's put Chandelure in. Here we go, Sludge Bomb. Strong hit. It was critical. There we go, Dark Pulse. There we go, got the KO there. See what Umbreon's up to. He's going for the Curse. I think we got a strong position here. If I can just keep Zoroark in the game, I have 5 chances at that Focus Blast. Alright, let's imprison. Just in case he wants to play Toxic Protect. It's foul play. He's going after Zoroark, but Zoroark isn't really caring that much about that attack. I'm best served bringing Crocodile in first, but Yeah, let's bring Crocodile in. Gotta rush the game in a little bit, right? Okay, that Focus Blast missed. Going with Foul Play again. Here we go, going for it. That one missed. Focus Blast, that also missed. Going for the Swagger. Okay. That Superpower missed as well. Going for the Swagger again. So one of the things I wasn't able to do was get power points going, which is ending up being a problem here. We may have to stall them out the 13 minutes instead. Got the Draco. Pretty strong hit. Didn't do quite half. Which actually, that might actually work to my advantage. It's going for the Swagger. Aha! That's the move, is it? I think I might have to go for the knockoff on using Crocodile. Yeah, we're only going to have 2 more Focus Blasts. If I can get one to score, it might be the KO. But that one missed too. It's going for Moonlight. Try it again. Got the knockoff. There goes the leftovers. Focus Blast also hit. Nice strong hit there. And the special defense drop. Nice. Foul Play in return. Alright. If I can get one hit on the Focus Blast, that'll do it for sure. We'll go for it. We'll see if it hits. But it's the last one. Hello, Super Luigi. Focus Blast. Oh, it missed. It's gonna do Moonlight. Alright, well, I mean, if you want to play it that way, then we'll start stalling ourselves too. Part of me wants to try to burn Umbreon, but the other part of me doesn't want my Zoroark burned. Let's just start throwing Dark Pulses at it. That second one missed. Foul Play. Eventually it's going to run out of Foul Play. It's going to to start being very conservative with it, just like I've been being conservative with my stuff. He's doing Curse, but he has Moonlight, Swagger, and Foul Play, which means that his Curse is not raising anything, but its defense. It's lowering its speed, which means it's only really protecting against Crocodile, but Crocodile's already done the job I want it to do. There we go, got a Dark Pulse in. Gotta watch that Life Orb though. Foul Play. Coming after Zoroark now. I have to wonder. We'll try it again. Try to go for that KO. The Flamethrower missed though, so I'm not going to get it. Here's the Draco. And got the KO there. Nice. I'm bringing a problem with that minimized baton pass over to it, but we were able to get through anyway. Welcome to the cast, Obscure Gatling. And yeah, the Spooky Cup battles are pretty fun. Yes, Luigi has a team, he says. Can definitely battle a little bit further in. I think I'm only about 5 battles in right now. I'd like to get some more under my belt before taking your battle. I said I was going to just do normal battles online with no viewer interaction today, but we'll see. See if I'm feeling more up to it later on. Got a Miss Magius. Gotta watch out for those. Tend to be a little speedy. Got a Mawile, which admittedly my team looks like could take on the Mawile, but is lacking in several different areas, and I'm wondering if he's going to bring it. In any event, it doesn't look like I can bring Granbull here, so we're not going to do that. He has a Sharpedo that could be a problem versus both Crocodile and Chandelure. Alright. I kind of just spammed those last ones in there. Kind of indifferent as to which Pokemon to go with, so I'm not sure if this will work out well or not. Alright, we got a Miss Magius and a Sharpedo at the start. This is an interesting start, to be honest with you. Okay. For some reason, I'm feeling Focus Blast on Sharpedo. I don't want to really give it the chance to speed up if I can avoid it. But that'll also give away what Chandelure is. I think I'll protect this turn. Keep the image up. Maybe a Tailwind here. That ought to be interesting. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Might be risky here, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. Welcome to the cast, Red Yoshi for days. It looks like I was already faster. Hydreigon just barely hung on there, but the Ice Fang that followed is gonna get the KO. And it's not a speed boost, Sharpedo either. Alright. Alright. Still trying to keep up that image of a Chandelure. I think it's gonna be a Focus Sash Sharpedo, but I don't have much of a choice here. I should still be slower than Miss Magius, even in the Tailwind. Let's give this a shot. Here we go, Focus Blast. Ah, missed. Alright, Shadow Ball. Really needed that one to hit, and didn't hit. Sharpedo Earthquake. Apparently it wants me to hit hard. There we go. Got the KO on Miss Magius. Even it up 3-3, but Zoroark is really hurt and susceptible to Aqua Jet. Of course, the problem is so is Aegislash. Golurk coming in. I can't really switch out Zoroark because Chandelure is also weak to Aqua Jet here. Alright. It's going to be risky, but I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball on Golurk. We are in Tailwind still. Oh my god, it's a Quick Claw. That's going to kill me for sure. He hit his own Sharpedo as well, so it's still 2-2. But my Zoroark doesn't have Sucker Punch to stop a Quick Claw Earthquake. The opponent also has a Chandelure. This is going to be very interesting to see what happens. Here goes, Dark Pulse went first. Didn't quite get the KO. Here comes my Shadow Ball. Got the KO on the Golurk. That was the important one. Let's see what he does. It's Hex. And it's on Chandelure. There goes the Focus Sash. Tailwind's gone, but Zoroark is faster than Chandelure unless it has, well, it doesn't. It just did a Leftovers, if I remember correctly, so this should be it right here. Got this Dark Pulse and got the KO. Quick Claw really scared me there, but got past it. got past that. That was really tight in there, but we got it. Not too bad, this team. I really didn't expect it to be doing the work it's doing so far. I really did not actually plan this out as much as I should have. I think if I had more time to work on it, I probably would have brought a fake out Pokemon. Alright, here we go. We got a possible Speed Boost Scolipede. That's gonna be interesting. I don't have the Gengar that I would want in order to stop it from doing Toxic Spikes. It's also really fast, could be doing Rock Slides. Team's not that weak to Rock Slide, though. Okay, well. Alright, in case he brings that Mawile, I'm gonna want a Chandelure or a reasonable facsimile to be, to be there to make him think twice about it. It seems like I'm playing Zoroark a lot here, which actually makes me very happy that I'm doing so. Of course, he has Volcarona too, so I gotta worry about that again. But there's no fake-out Pokemon this time. Let's bring Crocodile. Okay, Hydreigon or Aegislash? Hydreigon, Aegislash, Aegislash, Chandelure. Let's go. Alright. Oh no, we got some drop frames. Hopefully everything's okay. You can do this, OBS. Good job. Alright. That's the real enemy in the tournament, is OBS and my internet connection. Alright, here we go. Got a lead Mawile. Okay. Kind of concerned of a possible Rock Slide Mawile, or Scolipede Rock Sliding. I think Mawile might protect. I don't think it wants to get hit by a Chandelure Flamethrower. I think I'm going to go with Flamethrower on Scolipede. Then bring in Aegislash. Alright, let's see what happens here. Got a Sucker Punch. Ended up hitting my Zoroark. So the jig's up, I guess. But the Scolipede's gone, so, you know, no harm, no foul. I also keep forgetting that Mawile can't Mega Evolve. I gotta remember that, because I keep thinking Mawile is a big threat when it's not as big a threat as I thought it would be. Looks like possible Trick Room. You know what? You have no reason to switch out. Stay in. Let's go for a Shadow Ball on Cofagrigus. Tested speed out. Mawile leaving. Wanting to intimidate later. Crocodile coming out. I think it's a little early for that, but okay. Alright, let's see what Cofagrigus does. Oh, it is slower. It must be trying to set up Trick Room. Well, I don't know what it was going to do, but it's not going to do it anymore. Crocodile stuck in place now. If it's scarfed, it'll have to choose a move. Mawile coming in. Exactly what I'm hoping for. Now I got Pokemon to intimidate now. And looks like I lost internet. Is that what happened there? I think I lost internet. That sucks. That would have been a win. That's too bad. Oh well. That's the problem with having bad internet sometimes. Alright. Gonna settle now, internet. Are you okay? I think we're okay. Everyone that's watching, viewers, let me know if the cast has stabilized or if it's still kind of meh, crappy. Or if I'm on at all. Should be on right now. At least that's what I'm seeing so far. Hear no chops. Alright. Alright, good. Well, that's too bad. We were winning that one really strongly, but, internet, problems happened and we got disconnected, so I'm sure that's gonna end up being a loss on our side, but it's alright. Not too bad. I'm really happy with what the team's doing so far, and I'm really happy that, my idea with Zoroark and Chandelure seems to be buying me games that probably I shouldn't get otherwise. Welcome to the cast, Crazy Flakes 13. Thanks for coming by. Alright, let's go ahead and get back online and try playing another game. Crazy Flakes, there's no trading allowed in this channel. It's not a trading channel. It's a battling channel. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and give this another shot. So far, it's been pretty fun. I'm really, really digging dealing with the dark ghost typing. Seems like most of the Pokemon allowed, about half the format is probably ghost, and dark, with very few exceptions. Alright, we got Our standard Volcarona and Hydreigon again, of course, and this one has a Granbull to switch in for Draco Meteors. Alright. Part of me says to bring Granbull Crocodile and go for the Thunder Wave, but the other part of me says that it probably is a Lumberry Volcarona. We won't know until we try to Thunder Wave it, though. Of course, if it's a Lumberry one, then that means it's not Chardy, and we'll probably get KO'd by Rock Slide unless he brings his own Granbull. It might be worth the effort. Otherwise, we would be doing the same Zoroark Chandelure combo over and over again, which, I mean, it works, but, I want to give my other Pokemon a try, you know what I mean? Let's go for it. This isn't really about getting as high a score as possible, it's more about having fun. I'm just playing, and then you give me my 10 candies. This is kind of how it works, so there you go. Alright, we got Murkrow Volcarona as the start. Very interesting start. Gotta watch out here, because this might be a Quash setup, trying to go for the Bug Buzz on Crocodile for the KO, and my choice Scarf won't mean anything at all. Okay, so for sure I want the Thunder Wave. A lot of people will think Granbull is Assault Vested when it's not. I'm really concerned about this Murkrow possibly having the Quash, though. I don't really have a good switch-in, though. That might be my best bet, though. I'm really not digging the Murkrow. Alright, let's switch in. See if my gut instinct is correct. Gotta withdraw. Wow. Well, it was definitely not what I was thinking it would be. And here comes a Granbull. Alright, let's see what the Murkrow is going to do. It's Feather Dance. Tried to get my Crocodile at -3 from the start. But he didn't see my Thunder Wave coming. In trouble here, though, because I can't really switch in Hydreigon. But switching Crocodile in is inviting a Play Rough as well. Alright. Maybe we'll try doubling in. Alright, let's see what we got. It's a Feather Dance. Now my Granbull's at -3. There we go, Play Rough anyway. A decent amount. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. There you go, Flash Cannon. Got the KO, was enough. comes Rotom Wash. This might be my best chance to get Hydreigon in. Alright, let's get back into King's Shield. Confuse Ray sent out at Aegislash. Hydro Pump. A pretty decent amount. Trying to do is we're trying to get a situation where we don't have two Pokemon confused. Murkrow with the Confuse Ray is going to be a problem. Hoping that he's trying to get the Confuse Ray over on Hydreigon while sneaking in Granbull so that I can get a double attack. Thunder Wave. Tried to hit Hydreigon, didn't end up happening. He did get a Hydro Pump on Granbull though, and Citrus Berry activates. Alright, here we go. It's a Confuse Ray again. It's on Hydreigon. Let's see if it gets Dark Pulse out. It got it out. Nice strong hit. And there goes the Citrus Berry. Hydro again. Trying to get Granbull out of here. And did get it. Kind of have the situation I want. I don't really want to give it up right away. Question is, do I really want to actually get rid of Rotom right now? Just trying to think I should get some damage in on this Murkrow. Got a Thunder Wave coming in. Wasn't able to get the hit with Hydreigon. Hydro Pump. Hitting Aegislash. Here we go. Comes the Flash Cannon. A good hit. We want to try to get Aegislash back into the shield form once more. Gotta withdraw. Here it comes. It's a Volcarona. A Confuse Ray obviously sent out at Aegislash here. Gonna try to get that Draco Meteor. Try to get the KO on Murkrow. We need it out of here before we can go after the rest of them. There it is. It hits. We got the KO. Alright, we got a big problem here because I'm not going to be able to switch in Crocodile here. But I don't think he can go for the KO on Hydreigon. Yeah, we still have a tough position here. I think we'll try to Tailwind it. Alright, Tailwind Wide Guard. Come on. Ah, we didn't get it. And there's the Fire Blast. That's going to KO Aegislash for sure. That's going to leave me no choice but use Rock Slide. Hydreigon dodged the Hydro Pump. Got the Tailwind out. Alright, we're going to have to try to double in on the flinches. Rock Slide, here we go. That'll get Volcarona for sure, but the bigger problem is the Rotom. Hydreigon got it. Dark Pulse. A nice hit. Oh man, we just need one more hit here. And the forfeit. Man, that was pretty epic right there. Really strong. Flinch was strong. Yep. Well, just like Rock Slide on other very similar Pokemon, Landorus T. Now our little cousin Crocodile does it pretty good too. Alright, we got an opponent using a Pikachu. That's really respectable. Got two fake out Pokemon. In addition to the Volcarona. Alright, well. It seems stupid, but seems really stupid, but what if I ignored that Volcarona at the beginning and brought two ghosts? I wonder how well that would work. Well, not bringing two ghosts if I don't bring two ghosts, right? Which is going to be better? I think Hydreigon's actually going to be better. Just worried about that Weavile, of course, but I mean, Crocodile has the same problem with Weavile, I suppose, so... whatever, here, go. Alright, here we go. Chandelure, Aegislash as the leads. Got Crobat, Weavile. This ought to be a very interesting start. I feel I'm better served going for the Flash Cannon on Weavile first here. Got Brave Bird and Knockoff. Wow, doubled in on Chandelure. Here we go, a Flash Cannon for free. And got the KO straight up. Opponent tried to do knockoff on Chandelure, and I still have the benefit of him thinking that I have a Chandelure. It's got 1,000 straight wins in the Battle Mason. Alright, let's see what we got here. Go back into shield form here. See what his Aegislash does. It's coming out. Went for a Shadow Sneak. He really wants Chandelure out. Might be seeing a Brave Bird coming in to get rid of Zoroark. Got an Aegislash Life Orb. Alright. Down goes Zoroark, but not before it got a lot of information and got a KO. Alright, let's see what happens here. Welcome to the cast, Golden Swerve 007. I'm going to assume that you are excited for the upcoming movie Spectre, which I am pretty excited about. I do love my James Bond. Aegislash going back into shield form. Got a Brave Bird incoming on Hydreigon. Oh, it wasn't on the Hydreigon at all. It went after Aegislash. Okay, well. Trying to set up for a KO probably on Aegislash here. Doubled in on Crobat though. Now it's KO'd. And that's going to leave the opponent at 2 Pokemon remaining versus my 3. Volcarone, of course, the last Pokemon though. course may be an issue. Want to get a hit in on it before it does anything special. Might be safer to go with the Dark Pulse for the guaranteed hit. The real question is, should I bring in my other Pokemon? Probably not. I think a Keen Shield is the best I can do here. Alright. Volcarona Bug Buzz, it's faster. And it's gonna get that KO. It's gonna be 2-2 now. Alright, here we go. H-Slash going back to shield form once more. Yeah, it is kind of strange. Why is Crobat bigger? A Bug Buzz again. Really wants Chandelure out of here. But I want that Volcarona out of here. And the Volcarona's down, and it's down to 2-1. All ghosts. There we go. Chandelure in prison. I want to make sure that he can't Shadow Ball. Oh, but the opponent's running Shadow Sneak. Nope, it's Shadow Ball. He just went first, and I'll just KO him. That's good. Read that wrong there, but the intended result is what I got, so it's all good. Blocked Shadow Ball, got the KO. It's nice to see that I was able to get that Imprison to do something for me in a battle. Never run an Imprison set before, so glad to see it could do something for me. Looks like we got a Tangrowth. I'm trying to remember Tangrowth if it has high defense or high special defense. Can't seem to remember that. Just doing research on it, and now I can't even remember. Oh well, we'll have to deal. Alright, so I think a Zoroark is in order here. There's a lot of threats, and anything that helps me pretend to be something else. Good bet. There's not a lot of physical attackers from what I can tell here, but I think I still want the speed of Crocodile. If I can find a way to get Hydreigon's Tailwind up, that would probably help. that'd be all 3 of my dark Pokemon. I don't think that's a wise idea at all. I'm gonna go Aegislash Chandelure. And there we go. A lot of frames dropped on this cast. I'm really not liking that. So I'm sorry about the problems that you're probably seeing there, guys. Hope it's not too bad. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna go straight for it. Go for a Rock Slide and Dark Pulse. See what happens here. Probably should have actually gone after the Noivern with the shot, but oh well. What do we have here? It is a red card. Alright, well, that's fine. Ooh, Chandelure coming out, though. Hurricane, and Chandelure dodged. I'm sure by now he's discovered that it's not a Chandelure. And down goes the big guy. You never see him around Cofagrigus. And we got a Tangrowth coming in. Alright. I think I'm relatively comfortable with having the Noivern there. Let's go for it. Alright, here we go. Draco Meteor. Going after the fake Chandelure. Got the KO. Here comes Shadow Ball. And we got the KO there. Let's see what Tangrowth is going to do. It is Giga Drain. Not a lot. Next Pokemon's Hydreigon. Alright, my Chandelure is protecting. Dark Pulse. Hoping for the flinch on Aegislash. It's going to activate Weakness Policy, though. It's a knockoff, but it tried to go after Chandelure. Might have gotten the KO if it had gone after Aegislash instead. And here comes the +2 Flash Cannon for the KO. And it's 3-1 now. Gonna be able to get that attack in with Shadow Ball. Probably lose Chandelure to knock off, and then bring in our good friend Crocodile for the finishing touches. Comes the Shadow Ball. Okay, so... oh, that was a critical. Alright. Tried to go after knockoff on Aegislash, and paid for it there. That's gonna be it. There's no options remaining. That's the KO. If you guys haven't ever tried using a Zoroark to pretend to be a Chandelure, try it out sometime. It's really fun. Funny thing about Zoroark is Zoroark does learn Detect, and usually if a Pokemon learns Detect, you would want it to learn Detect over Protect, but since Zoroark wants to pretend to be other Pokemon, you're usually better off using Protect, because it more often than not preserves the illusion that you're the other Pokemon. Alright, we got a... oh, wow. A Weezing. Wow, okay. Was not expecting that. I see we also have an Exploud. Obviously trying to use one of the very few normals that can be used to intercept Shadow Ball. With that in mind. Now, I really can't argue with Zoroark Crocodile as the lead. It's just that good, a lead set. Whenever there's Noivern, I feel like I have to bring the Crocodile, or bring my slowest Pokemon. Okay. I didn't get the last one out, so we'll see what it is that Zoroark's going to pretend to be, because it's probably not going to be Chandelure. Let's see what it is that it will pretend to be. Got Exploud Weezing at the start. Gotta watch out for Normal Gem Explosion. Alright, we got it pretending to be Hydreigon. That's not too bad. Can really preserve a lot of pretending here, doing that. You know what? Why not? Let's go for it here. Let's see. I'm thinking knockoff. Don't worry about Boom Burst, but more worried about Weezing. Let's do it. Oh, Weezing's doing the protect. So it's gonna be probably gonna end up getting Boom Bursted here. Yep. Didn't really call that right there. See, if I had Chandelure as the last Pokemon, then I probably wouldn't have taken that Boom Burst at all. Don't have a lot of good options here. I'll have to go for the Ice Punch over here. Can't really take another hit here. Judging from the damage of that Exploud, that was a lot of damage. I think he might be switching a ghost in. I'm gonna redirect. Let's see. Explode. Yep, it's a withdraw. Probably to a ghost. It is to Aegislash. Ooh, that might not be enough power. Let's see. Oh, that's strange. Infestation. Okay. Am I going to be able to get the KO there? Play rough. I got it. Alright, we got the trade, but now we're 2v3, which is probably not a good position to be in. He has Infestation on Wheezing. And here comes Granbull. Uh-oh. That one... Wow. Okay. Is that a rattled one? Or a quick feet one? I don't like that either way, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Alright, well... Not a lot of options here. Wheezing, threatening Infestation, but Granbull's the bigger problem. Let's go Protect. I don't have a choice. Wheezing going Will-O-Wisp. The slow play. Might not have a poison attack, but that's good enough there too. I'm going to try to Para-Flinch him. That's probably my best bet. If I can Para-Flinch him this turn, I can protect Hydreigon the next turn and Heal Bell. Wheezing going for the Protect. There we go. That's a lot of damage. Granbull going with the Rattled. See if I can get that Thunder Wave in. Didn't get it. Yep, this is a loss for sure then. Got the Thunder Wave, but it was too late. I was trying to get that Para-Flinch, but didn't happen at all. I guess that's what you get for taking too long to choose your Pokemon. Let's do an Infestation, trying to get the damage each turn. Earthquake. Not sure why he's going with the slow play. Try to get the Granbull here. Wheezing's faster though, so it's gonna try to Will-O-Wisp again. He got it. And that's gonna KO there. That's a good game though. Probably would have been a lot different if I had my classic setup. But that's the breaks sometimes. I actually used in VGC 11 a setup where I was actually using a Zoroark to pretend to be a Hydreigon. But that Hydreigon had a Focus Sash, so it made a little bit more sense there. Over here, it doesn't make too much sense to pretend to be Hydreigon. Alright, we got another Exploud. Okay, I think I'm going to want Grand Bull in this battle. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Almost feels like Hydreigon Crocodile is probably the safer and stronger bet. It does have a Glalie, though. It's probably best to go with a Hydreigon. I'm just wondering, do I really need a Choice Scarf Crocodile? And if not, would Knockoff be good enough? Alright, there we go. We end up not bringing Grand Bull. But we are starting with the classic Zoroark, pretending to be Chandelure here. Got a Boom Burst setup here. Question is it worth it to possibly draw Boom Burst anyway? Might end up losing Crocodile on this turn. It might still be worth it. I'm gonna go for it. Gotta protect. It came from Glalie. Here we go, Rock Slide. Oh, the Rock Slide missed. Dark Pulse. It flinched, though. Got a Glalie raising its special defense. Its accuracy fell, though. Have time to be picky here. I'm going to continue trying to hit him. There we go, Rock Slide again. That one hit both Pokemon. I'm going to go for the double flinch attempt on the Exploud. It flinched again, Blizzard. Oh no, the other one flinched. Oh, Zoroark froze. Oh, are you serious? So did Krook? Wow. That's unfortunate. Well, I don't have much choice here. The lucky thing is those two are slow Pokemon. Can probably get the KO with my other two Pokemon. It is probably better not to switch at this point. And might get lucky with the 20% freeze rate. I think we are more interested in trying to get rid of the other Pokemon there. Alright, let's see. Krook is frozen, unable to move. Zoroark got out though, and it's a flamethrower. It's gonna go up against +2 Spec Def. Got a good amount of damage and a burn. Frost Breath for the KO. He's able to get it. And Focus Blast. Really wanted that hit. Could have used a much softer hit, but okay. Special attack going up. Alright, here we go. Gotta protect. On Glalie, trying to stay in. See what X-Cloud's gonna do. Overheat. Didn't quite get the KO, even though it critted. Hey Neutron, how you doing, man? This battle's not looking too good so far. I've taken a double freeze and a critical hit just now. And we're down 3-2 with Aegislash almost KO'd at this point. Luckily, we have a burn. So in 2 turns, this Glalie should be down. It's not shown a Dark Attack yet. Gengar coming in, though. That could be a big issue. Don't have a lot of choices here. There's the Shadow Ball. Went after Aegislash. See if he uses a Dark Attack here. Here comes the Shadow Ball. It's going to KO Gengar. Oh, he got a Sheer Cold in too. Good game. Oh, man. It's getting all the hits in. Alright. Alright, I see how it is. It's all good. Going for the Sheer Cold. I get ya. Moody again. Last Pokemon. Rotom Wash. There's no way I'm going to be able to KO with that in one hit. That'd have to be a pretty damn strong Shadow Ball for that to happen. He's going for the Volt Switch. It's like he's playing games with me. I know he has a hydro pump that he can use. Got the double protect. Probably choice Scarf. The reason why he went that Volt Switch, knowing he only needs a hit to win. And it's down to 1-1. I don't think I have this one here. Rotoms are usually faster. This one's not faster though. Shadow Ball. Pretty strong hit, and there's the Volt Switch. A lot closer game than, or at least I made it look like it was a lot closer game than it really was. Didn't quite work out though. That one was our third loss, although the first loss was a disconnect that I was winning on, and the second loss was me not being fast enough to actually pick my last Pokemon. So that one was actually the first, I guess, real loss, but that one was a lot of bad luck there for sure. Double freeze, critical hit, a lot of bad stuff happened there. Okay, we got a fake out Pokemon. A lot of this screams Granbull. Debating between pretending and just going for it. I think I'm going to be playing the sneaky. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, Spooky Cup's pretty cool strats that are out there. I was actually thinking about bringing a Basculin and Shedinja combo. Myself, I ended up not doing that. Right, we got the leads we thought we were going to see, and now we probably are not going to see a fake out. I would personally like to see Sableye out of here, but Weavile would be nice to get rid of too. But our team isn't really especially that weak to Weavile. If I can get rid of Weavile now... Yeah, we're going to have to Sableye. Why not? Yep, I'm going to go for it. Sableye. Sableye going for the Will-O-Wisp, but Aegislash dodged that attack. He went for knockoff and knocked off the safety goggles off of Zoroark. Zoroark going for the Dark Pulse. Got half. Aegislash going for it. Flash Cannon. Got the KO. Let's see what the next Pokemon is. Next one is Hydreigon. Gonna play defensive here. I would like to try to get a Focus Blast in on Hydreigon if Weavile decides to go after Aegislash. If it goes after Zoroark, then I'm going to want to get a Flash Cannon in, most likely on Weavile. Since I do have a Pokemon in reserve that can withstand Hydreigon. See if he has a secret strategy here. Here we go. Here it is, double protect. I was expecting to see a lot more Parasects. I haven't seen that so far. Hydreigon going for Flamethrower, trying to double in with Icicle Crash Flamethrower on Zoroark. Able to get back in. Alright. See if he can call that. Either way, I want to Flash Cannon the Weavile. Alright, Zoroark coming back. Zoroark's gonna land in the 4th slot, replacing the, oh, he went for the knockoff on Aegislash. There you go, Hydreigon Dark Pulse. Doubled in on Aegislash, good smart move. Aegislash goes down. Bring in Granbull for free. This is the matchup we were hoping for earlier. Weavile is the bigger threat. Let's do it. Weavile knockoff, knocking off the Citrus Berry. Dark Pulse. Went for the KO on Chandelure. Focus Sash keeps it in play. There we go. There's the Weavile Focus Sash. And Trick Room. Now we have him exactly where we want him. At least that's where I hope I'm at, is in the position where I can get him. Both Pokemon, the opponent's faster than my two. Gotta withdraw. Gliscor coming in. Ice Shard, going for the KO there. He's gonna get it. Play rough. Got a solid hit in. it's Zoroark's turn. If we can get the KO on Weavile, then we should be alright. Gliscor going for the Protect. Ice Shard, see if it KOs Zoroark. Did not do it. Here we go, Dark Pulse. Here's the Poison Heal. Last Pokemon's going to be Hydreigon. Hydreigon is going to go before Zoroark here. See how that plays into the opponent's strategy. Here goes Ice Punch on Gliscor. He's able to get the KO. Now it's down to Hydreigon going for the Flamethrower. Went after Granbull. And Focus Blast. That one missed. Zoroark going for Protect. Here we go. Play rough. And got the KO. It's the second time I got Trick Room to help me out. It's funny because the team's built on Tailwind, and Trick Room on Chandelure was meant more as an imprison strat than anything else, but now it's proving to be a legitimate strategy. Alright, we've done 11 battles so far. We got 4 more battles, and that'll be the end of our Spooky Cup run for the day. Tomorrow I plan on casting more Spooky Cup, starting at 5 p.m. again. Yeah, it's Friday. We'll be doing Spooky Cup at 5 p.m. instead of the normal Pokemon trading card game. For Game Boy Color. And after Spooky Cup, I plan on casting Pokemon Trading Card Game Online instead of the Pokemon Trading Card Game for Game Boy Color. So, if you guys have accounts on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, come on by. I'm not all that great on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, but I mean, I have like a basic deck. I don't buy the cards in real life anymore, so probably don't have all the advantageous strats that everyone else has, but it'll be fun nonetheless. What happened here? Did I run out of people to play? Come on, there's no way that that's possible. It's a Spooky Cup. What is this crap? Get back out there. What is that? It's like saying no one's out there on Halloween to give candy to you. It's bull. Hurry it up. Saturday will be the final day of Spooky Cup. I will most likely be looking at doing Pokemon trading card, Pokemon ORAS, just normal battles at the normal time at 2 p.m. And I'll cast straight into the 5 p.m. hour, Pacific Daylight Time. when the third day opens up, where we can then do some Spooky Cup. So that's the basic Spooky Cup schedule, looking at 5 p.m. tomorrow, and then 5 p.m. after the normal cast for Pokemon on Saturday. Alright, we got a Meowstic. This is the first one I've seen. I'm really surprised that it's the first one, but it is the first one. And as usual, we're going to pretend like we're a Chandelure, because that seems to be the best strategy that I have in my team. I mean, that's just how it goes, guys. I mean, you know. Has a Mawile. I have to keep reminding myself it can't Mega Evolve. Can't Mega Evolve. It's okay. It's no problems here. It's all good. It's alright. Probably still hurt a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the Granbull in. Krook, Chandelure. Let's go. Spooky Boogie! Yes. I totally agree, Neutron. Alright, here we go. Battle number 12. It's Gengar Hydreigon at the start. Really haven't seen any Parasect. I'm really surprised. I really would have expected a lot more Parasect in this format, being similar in design to Amoonguss. I guess everyone's scared of Volcarona, though, which they should be, so it's all good. Okay, so we have an issue here. Gengar has an advantage over Granbull. I think the best that I can possibly do is throw him off with the real Chandelure. Let's pull it. Alright, here we go. It's a very risky maneuver here. Gengar Sludge Bomb. Alright, there we go. We're gonna try to get this KO on Gengar before it knows what hits it. Nope, it's got Focus Sash. Hydreigon, see what Hydreigon goes for. It's Dark Pulse on the fake Chandelure. And the illusion wears off. Try some fancy here. We're planning on losing Chandelure and then bringing in Crocodile. But if he lets me get the Trick Room, that's fine too. Gengar Dazzling Gleam. Looks like he might be doubling in on Chandelure. He is. And he got the KO. As expected. Alright. Out comes Crocodile. His strategy isn't without its flaws. I'm going to be using 2 attacks, both of which have accuracy issues. See if it pays off. There's not a lot of Pokemon to hit with grass attacks in this format. My Zoroark usually runs grass knots, but this format, a lot of Pokemon are resistant to grass, so I've decided to switch to Focus Blast. A little riskier, but Zoroark himself is pretty risky. Let's see what the opponent does. There's the Rock Slide. It hits. It's going to knock out Gengar. That's the first part. Got some damage in on Hydreigon. See, Focus Blast did not hit. Got a flinch, though. Volcarona coming out. Now I have a sudden urge to want to hit the Volcarona instead. Having a Granbull in the back, it would seem that the Volcarona is a much bigger threat than Hydreigon. Here goes Rock Slide. It hits. Got the KO. Here we go, Flamethrower. See if we can get a burn on it. And we did get it, but it's a Lumberry. Nope, it's a Citrus Berry. Alright, Hydreigon. Rock Slide. It's at -1. Plus the burn. Did almost nothing. Mawile, last Pokemon. Remember, Mega Evolutions are not allowed in the tournament. So Mawile cannot Mega Evolve. Actually, I'm pretty comfortable with where I'm at. I'm going to continue Rock Sliding. There we go, Mawile Sucker Punch. On Zoroark, not enough. Flamethrower is going to come out. It was a Life Orb Mawile. Rock Slide. A little bit of damage on Hydreigon, not a lot. Flamethrower. And we got the KO. And that's going to be pretty much it. No matter what move he has, it's not going to do it. Well, I mean, it's not going to do anything. That's exactly what I was saying. Bunch of flinches, and the game's over. It is too spoopy. And the KO with a critical hit. A lot of things went really well there. But it was fueled by the fact that I had my ace in the hole in the back the entire time, ready for battle. It just ended up not having to battle. I think a lot of people have overlooked Zoroark in this competition, but I really feel like Zoroark is a really strong Pokemon in a one-game format. Especially when a lot of the Pokemon are weak to one of its moves. And its speed throws everyone off. It's also great when it gets to pretend like it's a Chandelure and gets to do a Flamethrower. Gets to keep up that disguise for often 3 or more turns. We really haven't had that kind of opportunity in the game so far, but we have had Zoroark pretend to be Hydreigon's Dark Pulse. That seemed to work pretty decent. Chandelure itself does learn Dark Pulse. You just never see it used because it's kind of redundant. But it can help keep the illusion up, even though no one really uses Dark Pulse on Chandelure. No one can be found, really. I had no idea that this was a this was an unpopular format. I thought Spooky Cup would be a lot more popular than this. Welcome to the cast, Rudy 0624. Thanks for coming by. Just trying out my slapped together team. Well, you know what? I'll give it a little more. Credit than that. It wasn't slapped together. I did do some research on speed tiers, on damage calcs, what Pokemon I thought might end up being used most often, and my team was designed to handle most of those threats. However, at the last moment, I couldn't find the time to make the Leopard that I was going to make and sub Zoroark in. I really wanted a fake-out Pokemon despite the format, but I ended up deciding to go with Zoroark because I already had one. And at first I was hesitant because this Zoroark doesn't have Sucker Punch, but it's proving that I don't really need Sucker Punch all that much. It seems like there are not a lot of teams running Trick Room right now, at least from what I've seen, which is what I would want Sucker Punch the most for. I'm going to try one more time. If I don't find another battle, then we may stop with Spooky Cup for the day. And if there are people that still want to play Spooky Cup battles with me out of the viewers, I will probably take those instead, because that's probably more fun than continually pressing online competition and not getting anyone. Alright, Neutron, thanks for coming by. I hope you had fun watching. You gotta pull out your Pokemon game sometime and join us again, man. Alright, we got a battle. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we got an Umbreon. Last Umbreon gave us some problems because of Baton Pass, a Baton Pass Minimize, but this team doesn't have that. This will be interesting to see what that Umbreon is going to do. This person has a Crocodile. This is probably the first Crocodile I've seen in quite a while. Do you have a fake-out Pokemon? There's too many threats to bring 2 ghosts. Most of these are fast Pokemon, though. Okay, let's do it. Oh, looks like the opponent was late. Oh, let's see what happens here. No, I cannot get you a shiny any Pokemon, Rudy. I'm not a shiny collector. Nor do I do much in the way of trading nowadays. But you can battle if you have a Spooky Cup team, I will be happy to take that battle. If you have some other kind of team, I'd request that you come by on Saturday during my normal cast at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, where I will take other kinds of battles. But today is pretty much devoted to Spooky Cup. Alright. We got a Crocodile and an Umbreon. I think I'd like to try to get some scary stuff going on here. Let's see. I feel like I should hit Umbreon, but I don't really feel Granbull can do much with it. Here we go, Focus Blast, coming from Chandelure. Nice strong hit, Crunch. At -1. Not gonna do a lot. It's able to draw that Dark Attack over to Zoroark. Gonna try to get the KO. Oh, a Confuse Ray is gonna get in the way though. Welcome to the cast, Fatality! Or Fatality. 611. And we were not able to get that hit. Alright, here we go. Umbreon's first move was to set up a Confuse Ray. Volcarona coming in. Granbull is leaving too, though. And Crocodile's coming in place of it. Sword going for Protect. Confuse Ray on Zoroark, but that got blocked. Here we go, Rock Slide. Umbreon dodged, and so did Volcarona. Dark Pulse. Gonna try to get a flinch with the Dark Pulse. Bug Buzz in return. It is on Krook. It's gonna KO. It's really unfortunate. That would have KO'd Volcarona for sure. Umbreon going for Toxic instead, and it's gonna leave Volcarona open for that follow-up. There we go, Granbull coming back in. He's going to want to go after some KOs here. Here we go, Dark Pulse trying to get the KO. And was able to get it. Here we go. Umbreon Toxic. He's trying to weaken up all of my Pokemon. Granbull going straight in with Play Rough, though. Massive amount of damage. Next Pokemon's Weavile. There goes Zoroark Protect. Weavile going for Fling. Didn't work. Moonlight. That's going to free up Heal Bell from Granbull. That just opened up the door, and now the Toxic's gone. There we go, Weavile Fling, but it didn't work. I don't know why. Does it not have an item? Is that why? Oh, because he flung the earlier, that's why. And a Confuse Ray. It's going to try to stop Play Rough. It's going to get through. It got through, and it hits. And down goes Weavile. Crocodile, the last Pokemon. Already hurt, though. Switch out Granbull to get rid of the Intimidate, and then reapply Intimidate back onto Crocodile should it survive the turn. There we go, Flamethrower. See if we can get the KO with it. Not quite, low sweep. And that will get a KO. Umbreon going for Toxic once more. Obviously very happy with itself that it got such a great attack in. Granbull coming back out. There we go, Chandelure going for Protect. Crocodile Crunch. Tried to go for Chandelure, knew it needed it. There you go. It's the moment of truth. Can get the Ice Punch out. He got it. And it's gone. Alright, here we go. Here comes the attack on the tank. Shadow Ball. Not a lot, but it lowered the special defense. Foul play back. It's gonna do a decent amount. Alright, I am back, and hello, Nanditu27. Welcome to the cast. I have gone through 14 battles today. I've already tried several times to get another trainer, but for some reason, not getting that, so we have asked for some viewers to battle with Spooky Cup teams, and people were asking for that earlier, but it looks like no one has offered during the break here, so we may actually be ending the cast in a moment here. But I want to thank everyone for coming by today and checking out my Spooky Cup team. I didn't think it was going to do as well as it did today, but it seems like it's pretty decent. Got an 11-3 record so far, and it seems that the Zerork pretending to be Chandelure is a big issue for most of these teams, as I seem to have brought it to almost every battle, and it has only lost once doing that, and the one time it lost doing that, it was frozen while the partner was also frozen on the same blizzard, and you can't really do too much against that. But I think it's been pretty effective today. Also really happy to see Imprison do some work today. That was working well on Chandelure. Trick Room, got that working twice. And even Grand Bull's Heal Bell, which I knew was going to be a help, but it's proven to be a help twice already, so pretty good. I'm liking the team so far. Alright, well, that's going to be it for the cast today. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for more Spooky Cup. See you later.